ahead, or are planning for the big one on Saturday. Now, joining me in the studio to discuss this and more is Nigeria's own Ajagba heavyweight powerhouse, and one who will very soon be also fighting in such title fights. It's good to have you in the studio. Good evening.
Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. But before I delve into, your career path and all other things, let's talk about the big one. It's one that everyone is looking forward to. The bout is historic. Yet another undisputed fight. We had the first in 24 years last year between Fury and Usyk. Usyk got that. This time around, another undisputed bout. It's Usyk against Dubois. How do you see this panning out?
This fight, as far as I'm concerned, I'm heavyweight as well. So, looking out for this fight, Usyk is going to win the fight, to be honest. So Usyk is a better boxer.
Interesting take. Yeah. Considering you're a power puncher yourself, one would have expected you to go with a power puncher himself.
I know Daniel Dubois is not. I'm not saying Daniel Dubois is not good. He's a good fighter. So he's a good boxer. But coming to Usyk, his way, his techniques, everything is amazing. Usyk, for that fight, Usyk is going to win the fight again for the one match.
Interesting take right there. Let's take a look at the stats now, because it is interesting that if he has these thoughts, and I think the stats as well are telling when you look at Usyk against Dubois in terms of their head-to-head. It's definitely not a brainer. Usyk, the better fighter. And let's start with the first bout now. During the first bout, you had 399 punches thrown by Usyk as against 290 by Daniel Dubois. So Usyk was definitely the busier fighter.
Yes.
And in terms of punches landed, that's where the accuracy comes in as well. You know quite well that it's not just about punches thrown, it has to land.
It's about punches. If the punch doesn't land properly, it's a point.
Exactly. And looking at the punches through now, we have 88 to 47 and power punches as well. Usyk definitely leading the stats right there all through from their first bout. So if that's a pointer, it means that Usyk will be the busier fighter again come Saturday night, and will just probably get the better of him. Let's look at the head-to-head now, because, again, you have to consider so many factors. Age is one factor so many people are looking at that. Usyk is 38, Dubois is 27.
Exactly. For
a power puncher, he may not punch himself out quickly within the first 6 rounds, but you also have to take into cognizance that of his 22 wins, 21 has come by the way of knockout. So it's all about, blistering through in the first 6 rounds. Do you think he has what it takes? Dubois now, does he have the power? Does he have what it takes to really get Usyk out of there within 6 rounds?
I don't think so. He doesn't have what it takes. To me, he has what it takes to take Usyk hard. But the only thing is, Daniel Dubois has to do a lot of more pressure. But if he does do more pressure, because Usyk is a very sneaky fighter, so he doesn't punch and stay in one place. He punch and move from the angle, and when you punch, Daniel Dubois punch, then he move back, they come back to the right part, and they respond to Daniel Dubois punches. So Usyk is a very skillful fighter. You know what I mean. So Daniel Dubois has more powerful puncher than Usyk, but when it comes to speed, Usyk has everything.
Interesting take, it must be said. Here are the head-to-head stats now. You're looking at, the movement of both boxers. We talked about Usyk being the busier fighter.
Yes.
201 rounds he's fought over the course of his career, as against, Daniel Dubois, who hasn't even fought up to 100 rounds. Again, experience, they say, counts, especially when he gets into the championship rounds. You're looking at the height. Yes, Dubois definitely taller, 2 inches taller than Usyk. Usyk is 6'3", Dubois is 6'5". But in terms of reach, they have the same reach at 78 per. Again, is it about Usyk's footwork? Before we wrap up, this Usyk discussion, is it really going to boil down to Usyk's movement? Tyson Fury found that difficult over 2 occasions. Anthony Joshua twice as well. Derek Chisora. Mention all the British boxers. Now, this is the second time for Dubois. What adjustments do you think he can make to really level up with Usyk in terms of pushing this and making it highly competitive?
They both of them, they already know what happened in the first fight. So they're going to come up with another new strategy for this fight, for this match. So they already know they make a mistake in the first fight. So it kind of like they have to put more. They will do more. They will do something new in the rematch. So the stuff that they do in the past, in the first fight, so they're going to bring new stuff in the rematch. So I don't know what they're going to bring in the woman. So until we see what's going to happen, you know what I mean? So for me, I mean, it's going to be a good fight. I mean, like, it's not 50-50 fight.
Yes.
It means 60-40. You know, I give Usyk 60 and Dubois 40. So, I mean, everybody knows that Usyk is going to win the fight. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
But, you know, everybody is...
Yes, the puncher's luck, as it's
exactly.
Exactly.
It's just one punch. Take, you know, you shock the world. So.
We'll see how that pans out, really, in terms of Usyk and Dubois. I know quite well that several people have talked about the uppercut being, you know, the weakness for Usyk and the body punches as well. But Tyson Fury did that, and it didn't really work out. So
exactly.
You never can tell. It's all about making the right adjustments, and I think Usyk has been able to do that at this point in time. Well, we'll just wait till Saturday when, you know, both boxers really go to war come Saturday night at Wembley Stadium, and may the best man win. If Usyk wins, I think it's signed, sealed, delivered. He is the greatest of this generation and one of the greatest of all time. Now, let's talk about you. I mean, it's been... The past 1 month has really been difficult for you. I don't know if Nigerians know. You lost your dad, and you're just, you know, healing from that grief. Sometimes it's always difficult. And here you are now in Nigeria as well for a laudable cause with Balmoral Promotions Group. Talk to us, really. Beyond, you know, meeting with the family and just trying to heal from the grief of losing dad, why are you in Nigeria at this point in time?
It's been 8 years since I left Nigeria. I left Nigeria 2017. You know, that's when I got signed from America. That's when I moved to America, you know, with Ifituba Pushi, the cruiserweight. So I'll be there for 8 years. So just processing my green card, you know, it take a long while to get my green card to come to Nigeria. So, you know, I have 3 kids, you know, with my wife, you know. So it's been long. I see my mom and my dad for 8 years. So I've not seen my dad for 8 years. So coming to Nigeria, you know, my dad got sick at that moment, at that week, the week before my traveling. So he got sick. So on my way coming here, so he passed away. So, you know, it is what it is. So God knows the best.
Our condolences, really, and strength to you and the family at this point in time. Aside, you know, comforting the family and spending time with the family, you're also here for a laudable project alongside the Balmoral Group. Talk to us about that. What can Nigerians look forward to in terms of the project you're working on?
I mean, what do you mean?
I'm talking about, you know, giving back to the society, as it were, in terms of encouraging boxers and, you know, just ensuring that the next set of superstars on the global stage like you, Nigerians, will definitely come forward from the grassroots.
I mean, yes, definitely. I want it to be better than me. So the next generation of boxing, like, you know, I don't want them to give up. Just keep pushing, keep driving, you know. So just put God first for everything they do, you know, in boxing. So they have to put God first before anything they do, you know. So that's the way forward, you know. So put your hard work, discipline, you know. You have to humble yourself, you know, be who you are. You know, you're going to get what you want. So that's my motivation to the younger ones.
So the younger ones, okay. Are we looking at, you know, having some sort of boxing clinic for grassroots boxers to, you know, put them through the ropes now that you're here in Nigeria? And, you know, what are the other plans you have for, you know, boxers who are trying to also just be like you?
I mean, you know, they have that choice, you know. I make my choice, I make my part, you know. So it's up to them to make their own part. But I know it's not easy. It's difficult in the country where we are, in Nigeria. It's very difficult. So I just want them to, you know, not to give up. Just push your drive, keep it open, like, you know, keep it up for the Nigerian boxers. So come here in Nigeria just to motivate the younger ones. Like, not to forget your roots, where you came from. Just remember where you came from, where you started boxing. So that's what I want to say to the younger ones. Okay.
I mean, let's talk about your career now. We know quite well that you're also in the running. There was the IBF Eliminator in the mix as well. Again, these are the kind of fights you want. The Usyk Dubois fight, the title fights. And we have, you know, an array of superstars who are also gunning for the same thing. Here you are with the WBC silver belt as well. What's the next step for you, for Efe Ajagba? What can Nigerians look forward to from you?
Yeah, my next step is to fight for what title. So I'm just looking forward to watch this fight, Usyk and Dubois rematch. So, you know, boxing is politics.
I did not want to go there, but since you've gone there, I'll just let you continue.
Boxing is a business, so it's a politics. So I'm looking forward to the romance. So whoever wins, I may have more fights before the world title fight. So I'm trying to get a fight for IBF.
For the IBF?
Yes.
Okay. And we're looking at, is it now going to be Dubois? We know Dubois holds the belt for IBF, but after Saturday night, the belts are going to be with one person. So is it really about the IBF now, or you're looking at pushing? Remember that, you have Parker in the mix as well. Not necessarily the IBF now, but I'm just talking about generally across all organizations. There's Joseph Parker in the mix as well. Philip Egovic is probably out of it for now. So who are you really looking at taking on before you really gone for the big one, who apparently
I'm going for Usyk.
Oh,
yes. I'm going for Usyk because number one thing is, you got to understand, like we have 5 bets. Like, in the ranking, they're looking at the ranking. So I'm ranking number 6, number 3 in the WBC. So, the other bet like WBA, WBO, and IBF. So I don't really rank much in that other bet, apart from WBC. So I'm ranking number 3 in the WBC ranking. So, I can fight Usyk for the WBC title fight. So it's not about the other bets. But when you fighting for the WBC, it means that when you beat Usyk, you can get all of them.
All of them.
Yeah,
apparently.
so that's what we're looking at.
I like that. It's definitely one to look forward to. We talk about Nigerian superstars that have really done it, and we know quite well that Samuel Peter, way back as of 2006, defeated Oleg Meskev to really hold on to the WBC belt that you're also gunning for, talking about the gold one, you want to call it. So it's all about replicating and probably surpassing what Samuel Peter has done. Before we wrap up, talk to Nigerians. Final words. What can they expect from you? Not just from your next fight, but over the course of the next 2 years. Are we looking at a world champion in the making?
Yeah, I'm looking at to build a fight in Nigeria. Like they want to make a rematch with Martin Mokole for my last fight.
Oh.
So that's what we're looking at, to see if the rematch going to work in Nigeria. We try to make it possible to work in Nigeria with Turkish from Saudi Arabia. So we want to make it happen to fight in Nigeria back home.
Okay, interesting take. I'm sure Nigerian boxing fans will definitely troop in to support you, and we can only wish you the very best, as well as other pet projects you would do to encourage grassroots boxers to really hit the stardom. Thank you so much for your time on the show.
Thank you for having me here.